Next, what? Lovecraft Country. Right. I'm taking this. Oh, no, you do the synopsis.
Why did you? Why have you got your lap? Why are you changing everything all
No,
of a
it's just
sudden,
because
man?
it was just
So-
easy. 'Cause I didn't want to. I got the mic here. I didn't want to.
well,
reach.
You could have easily just did this, bro.
Didn't want to
You hear
reach.
me? All right, people. So, Lovecraft Country. A young African-American travels across the US in the 1950s in search of his missing father. What part of magical does that give you, bro?
Is that what it says?
Exactly, bro.
That's a joke, man.
All right. What part of magical and science and wizards did that give you, bro? Zimmer down, you hear me? Jumping into the review before you give out the synopsis and let the people them know what I want.
All right. First of all, and this is something that I think I might have to employ into this place. I'm tired of black trauma. Like, I'm tired of watching black trauma shows. Like,
Is that how you're gonna start? Man,
Yeah.
didn't introduce no characters.
I don't care about the
no.
characters. I don't care about none of that. I'm
Nothing,
tired.
boy. Man,
I'm
this-
tired of these shows. That's the first thing I'm gonna say. I'm tired. Like, I don't want to keep watching. I don't understand why I have to keep seeing black faces and slavery in the same movie. Like, I'm bored.
I hear you.
I'm bored. You can tell the characters. I don't even know his name. I didn't even check his name.
Right.
The only person I knew in this was Wanmi Musaku. Big her up because she's British and black and I like her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only one I think I really
I know
know.
the main guy. I've seen him before. The girl I've seen before. She's been in a few things.
The girl was in.
She was in the Runaway thing as well, actually.
And the girl was in.
She's been in a few things.
She was actually. I actually checked her out. Actually, she was in a Cosby Show.
That's where I know
She's
her
in the
face
Cosby
from.
Show,
Yeah,
black
I
girl.
know her face
She's
from
in the
Charm
Cosby
way
Show.
back in the day.
And oh shit, do you know what? What am I doing? And obviously Michael Williams as well.
Yes, Michael Williams.
I gotta say, what? Look, I had to check something out. Yeah, like
Yeah,
I had to check something out, and he's not
because it's a bit mad to play two roles.
free. He's played another as well.
Is it?
I read it. Yeah, he's played
It's
another
a bit
role.
interesting to play free, and these are not mediocre roles.
These
Like,
ain't-
these are
and they're not mediocre, and they're not like these are big visual homosexual roles.
Yeah.
Like,
so it's very interesting that a straight guy is willing to take on scenes like that because it's very intense and it's interesting. You hear me? Because it did cross my mind. I was like, hold on, wait. To take this on board, surely, you hear me? But you hear me?
and you know what as well, yeah? The revelation of that was just mad. Like, it was like, it came out of, literally came
Nowhere.
out of nowhere.
And to be fair, it didn't really
Fit. It made no
was a
sense.
bit,
Like,
yeah.
there was no need for it to,
But given the premise of the
show.
yeah.
It was just weird. It was like,
Well, hold on. You ain't explained nothing. All you've done, you started off with this big. I'm gonna take this. Said I don't like blood Trump. What is?
Alright,
what
okay,
was
cool.
this?
Alright, cool.
You hear me?
First-
Because there was a lot to this.
No. We did the characters in it. So we said Michael K. Williams, then we went on the homosexuality.
alright,
That
so-
flowed.
Say no.
Right. So I started watching this. Yeah. I
Yeah.
started watching this, and I was like, black trauma, no problem. Okay, cool. But we have to watch it because we said we're gonna watch it. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna enjoy the black trauma. Watching more black trauma. I'm like, all right, more black trauma. I'm like, all right.
Is that
cool.
what you go from it first off?
But they was driving through South. My man had a book. The guy, his sole job was to drive to places to make sure it was safe for black people. That was what he literally did. That was his book.
Yeah.
that was literally what they was doing. They was driving around to places to make sure that black people were safe. And evidently, they was not safe in the places that they were going. That's what they was doing. Anyway, so after the black trauma, I was like, all right, cool. This, that, blah, blah, blah. So they had a situation where it really got peaked for them. And then out of fucking nowhere, bro, like, monsters started jumping out of people, bro. Like, I was like,
Bro, this was more random than Bashy's one. Them.
bro.
And for a minute I thought, right, is this the same sort of thing? But it went even wayward. It went somewhere.
Bruv.
Like-
This show, yeah, hands down, wins the weirdest fucking show that I've ever seen.
Ever done.
I've never seen a weirder show
You know
than
who was
this.
involved in it though?
Peele, Jordan
And
Peele,
JJ
Abrams.
Yeah. That's a mad collab though.
bro. Like
that's a mad collab. But I would expect something weird. But I would expect something that made a bit more sense.
Do you know what good thing I will say about this? Whoever wrote this and whoever made this up, has a mad mind. Like their mind is clear. Like, because some of the things that was going on in this show was unfathomable to me. Like, I wouldn't have even thought about it.
Did it make sense to you?
No. What made sense, bro? Like, nothing made sense. It was like there was like 10 separate episodes, bruv. Like every episode, something different happened.
You know what? Yeah, it was, but there was a running theme which was really weird.
Foolish theme. Like, this was, bro. Do you know what as well? Yeah, do you know what as well? I got so angry at the end episode. Yeah, because I stayed up till like 2 a.m. watching this. Yeah, watching this whole thing, and I was like, I just want to get this finished. I just want to move on with my life because this is mad. Like, I just want to move on. And I got to the last episode, bruv. Yeah, I got to the bit where it starts kicking off. Yeah, and I fell asleep. And then I woke up, bruv. At the end, I was so angry that I had to rewind it, bruv. Rewind it and watch it again, bruv. I was pissed off, bro.
And it wasn't like the best ending. Like, bro. After all of that, it wasn't like the best ending.
Bruv.
It wasn't the best. But you know what? Let me shoot this on Bell. Like, when it first started, I just thought, you know what? I had seen the first episode at a mate's house, and I was like, this is mad.
Oh, so you saw the monsters?
Yeah, no. I had seen like the magical shit.
Oh, okay. So no.
So it was like episode 3.
Oh, you'd seen. Oh,
and I was like, how did it get here? My boy was like, bruh, you just got like, I don't even know, but like, I just wanted to know how it got there. So when we had to watch it or whatever, I was like, okay, perfect excuse to sit down and watch this now. And I've got to admit, like, in the beginning, it was just so all over the place. It was just so like crazy. It was just like, it was hard to take in. But then I'm a big fan of, I don't know if you lot remember, like the Twilight Zone and things like the Outer Limits.
Yeah, I love the Outer Limits.
See, I'm a big fan of shit like that. And so that's why I like things like Black Mirror.
Yeah.
And so at a point, this started to remind me of shit like that. Where it's like, you know, where it's so far left, it's like, oh, I'm not really supposed to make that much sense of it. I'm almost just supposed to enjoy the weird shit that's going on and the metaphors for black trauma, because they had metaphors for black trauma in a way.
I think that the black trauma element just done me with this. I don't think I could see past it, because you know what they even started doing? They even started bringing up real life past events. Yeah, like, and I was just like, bro, like, Tulsa again, bro. Like, come on, man.
The Emmett Till thing.
Emmett Till, like, come on, man. Like, please, bruv. Like, just let us live.
But all of that was just so random. It was like, why do you need this in here? Why do you need a timepiece like that to signify, like, because it could have been anyone. That could have just been something that just happened. Like, why did it actually have to be a real thing? I don't know. And that's what I mean. It was, Jordan Peele's an interesting guy, because you could tell a lot of it has to do with him, in terms of what he's done previously, like with Get Out, Us, and now this. Like, there is a theme to what he's doing. But it's like, it's almost like he's almost trying to, it's almost like he feels like he's doing us a favor by explaining the trauma that black people's been through, but a more interesting, weird, magical way, so you don't take it like too harshly.
Bro.
Because even the whole thing with, what's her name, wanting to be like the white woman type thing, and how they show that, like how she sheds the skin, like why, the reason, like it's just weird.
This show, had racism, it had magic, it had monsters, it had time travel, it had
everything, bruv. It had every sci-fi thing you can think of, bro. It had.
You can't put all of that in one movie, bruv. Like,
it wasn't a movie though. Like, even when he went back to the war and with the Vietnamese girl and her being, that's where it was like.
That come like Naruto. Like, the Naruto.
It was like it was like an anime.
Naruto had a 9 tails monster inside of him.
You know what? As you say that, it was like watching an anime. Like, if this was anime, it wouldn't be so bad.
It wouldn't be so bad. It would make sense. But this. For me, this was just too weird, like, there was just too much going on, too much black trauma,
Parts of me enjoyed it because I like weird shit, but There was
a part, I can't remember when it was, but there was a part when I thought this might work. Like, when I thought, like, okay. I was like, okay, like, okay, cool. Like, let's see
I think
where this goes. But then as well. It just, like, it just...
Yeah, it was... And even the synopsis, like him searching for his father.
That's synopsis. Early, in the second episode or so, or the third episode. That synopsis is rude.
Yeah, that
tells you nothing. That is rude. If I read that synopsis and then watched this movie, I'd complain.
Yeah,
I'd complain, bro, because that is bullshit, bro. That is not the synopsis at all.
What was more? All right, what was better, this or them?
Them, I would say, pure to the fact that it made a little bit more sense.
But this made sense.
To who? To you. It made sense. Bro, I saw a woman.
But if you asked me to explain, I couldn't.
Bro, I saw a woman, I see a woman in space, and then she was the leader of some warrior tribe, and then her hair turned blue. Nah, fuck off. Fuck off.
And it was like from a comic. That didn't really make sense.
But none of it made sense. That didn't make sense.
And like who her husband was, like it didn't make sense. Like this wasn't your calling. I didn't get that. That was a bit baffling. But then it made sense in terms of what she done in order for them to be able to time travel. And then
this girl had a robot arm.
Out of nowhere. Of nowhere. Bro, a minute ago it was dead and like diseased and shit.
Bro, like, and then I think it was that part that actually got me thinking, oh, okay. Like, maybe they're going to explain, like, nah.
Because that made sense, them having to time travel to do that.
That made sense.
Come back and...
cool, sure, that made sense, but...
Yeah, you know what? I don't even know why I'm trying to defend it, bro.
The part where Michael Williams does his thing was the weirdest part for me. Not nothing because it's homosexual, nothing. It was just so random,
bro. No,
like, it hit me like
it was so raw, like so. Bro, I was like, what?
My missus said, "Oh my god, oh my god." I was
bro,
like,
it could have been a heterosexual scene, bro. It was just the way it happened, bro. It was like, what, like.
But it would have been just as strange if the whole show this person was gay and then just had sex with a woman. But it was how it happened. It was what happened. It was just so weird.
It was what had happened to where it transpired to,
and then
then that whole segment afterwards, even like with man going raving and that, it was like, what is this?
Listen, let me hit this, man. Okay, so for me, this is a not. Because this is the weirdest thing I have ever seen. Do you know what? I'm going to change it. This is a watch it. The reason that it's a watch it is because I feel like everyone needs to experience this.
Yeah, you will never go on a ride. It was almost watching he was on a roller coaster ride watching this.
Nobody, you have to experience this. Yeah. You have to watch this and experience what I'm feeling. Like, this, like, huh?
Like, it was, huh? Like, even,
it's a watch
even from the beginning, from when you never really see those guys again. And it was like, they were so prominent in the beginning, and then it was just down to the daughter, son kind of, bro.
Them, they, it. Nah, for me, do you know what?
Oh, man.
Watch this because it's something that you're going to be speaking about for a long time, in my opinion.
And you say that, but no one's spoken about. I've never heard about this. I've never heard anyone talking about this. This is probably like top end of last year.
Wow.
Or just before that. It's like within the last 2 years. And I have never heard anyone speak about this. Never. And I don't know if it's because people never made it to the end, but like I would have thought like this would have been one of the most spoken about shows just because of how much shit's in it. But I've never, ever heard anyone talk about it.
Watch it or not?
I might go with you.
You have to.
Yeah, you have to.
Like,
I might go with you. Just watch it but it's a lot to get through though.
It's hard as well, bro. It's a hard watch.
And they're long.
long.
They're like 45 to 55.
Some of them episodes felt like they was an hour and a half.
Yeah,
bro. Like,
it was like watching a film. Like it was tough.
It was a hard watch that one, bro. That's why I was just banging it out. I was like, please, I just need to get to the end of it, bro.
Yeah, I was watching it in chunks, but it was hard. It took me I didn't watch anything else until I finished this.
Yeah, me as well. I just had to. I tried to concentrate. But yeah, look, people, it's a watch it from us, but for the pure reason that it's the weirdest fucking shit you've ever seen in your life.
You gotta check it out.
Like, do you know what this feels like? Do you know? You might be able to. I feel like watching this was what it must feel like tripping on mushrooms. Like, this is what it must be like.
Yeah.
This is what mushrooms must feel like.
Yeah, I mean, shrooms make a bit more sense.
But yeah, it's a watch it from us.
Yeah, so watch it.